All right, I'm gonna do a little experiment. This is day 3, going into the same Goodwill. I'm gonna see if I can go in here 3 days in a row and find something good to resell. Come along with me, guys.
The busted button.
So I'm already finding the good stuff. I found these Nike trainers. Metcons, I think is what they're called. Yeah, Metcon Sport. And these are going for about 60 or 70. Sell-through's not really great, but they're in such good shape. I'm gonna get them anyway. And these Crocs were a no-brainer. They're kids' Crocs, but they're only $7. They'll probably go for like 30, 35. And we're already hitting the good stuff. Just got here, and you can see the shoe racks are full. I think I went through everything pretty good. I don't think I missed anything. So I usually don't pick up pottery, but I've been trying to do a better job. And that would have been an awesome find. It probably went for like 35 or 40. I started looking at it really well. And somewhere there's got a crack in it. That's too bad. It's a pretty piece. And it was cheap. But gotta pass it up. Some neat stuff over here though. Here's another find for $8. It's El Paso Saddle Blanket Company. It's brand new. It's a rug or a throw. This thing is awesome. If you have a Native American themed home, this will probably be a keeper for us. But $9 with tags. I think we can sell it for 40 if you don't want it. So I'm gonna put it in there. Nice one. One day I'm gonna find a real one. Not today, though, but one day. My heart skipped a beat for a minute, but not real, or not authentic, but so cool shirt. All right, and we're gonna keep going. So here's another really good one. Woolrich. It's wool sweater. Man, it's a nice print. Probably list this for like 35 or so. It's in excellent condition. The only thing it doesn't have in going for it is it's a small. And smalls don't do as well as large and above. But the thing is in such good condition and it's awesome print. We'll pick it up for sure. So here's another great find, another great brand. LL Bean, and it's a Macintosh style. And I see these going all the way from 35 all the way to $60. Let's see how much we're paying for this one. I can find the tag. There it is. So we're paying $8. And I see them going all the way up and then 60. And this one's in excellent condition. So we'll put that in the cart. Still got a few more racks to go through. All right, so I'm out of this one, and I ended up putting the yellow Nikes back, and I put the backpack back. The Nikes, I just wanted a little too much for them. They wanted 15. I didn't feel like dealing with them, really, to tell you the truth. And the backpack was personalized, so I'll also put that back. But I just wanted to, point out to you guys that I came here yesterday, and you can go multiple times, multiple days in a row to the same Goodwill and find stuff, with no doubt. And there is 2 stores that we go to. There is 2 stores that we go to primarily, and almost every day, and we find stuff to sell. So if you're limited on how many stores you have, you can still do this, no problem. But hey, let's shoot over to this other Goodwill and see what else we can find. All right, this is a totally new day, but I'm heading into the Goodwill again and see what we can find. Can't beat that right off the bat. Pair of Spanx. If you don't know this brand, it's a great brand. But that's a nice find. All right, let's go down another rack. See what these are. Polar Edge. Start on this end. Found this absolute stunner. Vintage Mickey Mini. That's probably late 80s, early 90s. Single stitched. Look at the graphic on that, man. Amazing. Doesn't have a date on it, but I know just by the colors. But look at the back. It's got a back hit too. That is crazy. I don't know, I say $50. I might go for more. That's an awesome find. I keep telling you guys, these new racks, man, you got to run up to them as fast as you can when they pull them out, because there's probably 5 or 6 other resellers that come in here frequently. So you got to get to the stuff before they do. Anyway, we'll keep going. So here's another really good brand. I don't know if I've shown y'all this brand before, but if you ever find Everlane, that's a good brand. It's over 100% sell-through. We'll probably list this for like, I don't know, 30. Probably get like 28 for it. They're selling pretty well. I just looked up the comps, so. Everlane, good brand. So I was flipping through and I found this Evan Davies vintage sweater. I looked it up, there's 5 listed and like 1 sold. But this thing is in excellent, excellent condition. And it's so damn vintage. I'm not gonna pass it up. It's $7. I bet we'll list that for 30, get 28. Maybe more. That may go for more because it's a little bit better than ones I've seen listed. So we may list it higher up at, you know, like 35. Pretty cool. So I know I keep saying it, but they brought out another new rack. This one right there. And right in a row, Pilcrow and the letterpress sweater. Pilcrow and the letterpress. Guys, if you haven't picked that one up, you need to be looking for it. That's what the tag looks like. And here's an Anthropology sweater, $7 for that. It's probably a $30 sweater all day long. This other one probably lists for $30 also. And then here's another Free People with it, but I started looking and it's got a little stain there. So I had to put that one back, but would have been a good one. But anyway, that's why I keep pushing the new racks. When you see these guys pull these out, you gotta run over to them. Hey everyone, I'm back at the HQ and I wanted to show you what I got on this trip. And just a disclaimer, this video, there were several different trips and I put it all into one. So it's over multiple days. But after I show you this stuff, I also wanted to go over just a few quick tips for new resellers, things to watch out for. But let me show you what we got today and then I'll get started on that. So I think this was the highlight of the day. This was the Mickey shirt that I got, Mickey mini shirt. And I originally said in the video this might go for 50, but I don't know. I just don't see them going that high. The only thing that this one has got going for it that all the other listings did not is the color on this one is very retro and very vibrant. So it may go for a little more. It may go for a little more. We'll see. I'm not very good at updating you guys when this kind of stuff sells, but I'm going to try to on this one, let you know what it sells for. And this other one. So this is another thing that I wanted to talk about, and I think I've kind of covered this before. So I looked up this sweater, and the brand is Evan Davies. And when I looked this sweater up, there were several. There were like 5 or 6 that were listed, and really no sweaters that were sold, maybe 1 or 2. So the sell-through was not great. But this thing is very vintage. If you check out the pattern on this and just the overall look, you know, these kind of things are very sought after. And in this condition, there's nothing wrong with it. It has shoulder pads, so that's one reason I knew it was old. But, you know, sometimes you just got to take chances on things. When you see something, you say, man, that's just awesome. If the sell-through is not that great, you can maybe still pick it up and just give it a try. But I believe that this will probably list for 38 maybe, and maybe we'll take no less than 30, 35. That was a good one. Anthropology brand. This was an Anthropology sweater we found. It's in a really good shape. It feels like cashmere. I haven't looked, but I'm going to look real quick. Let's see what it says. It's got to be cashmere. It just feels like it. Man, I can't find. No, it's acrylic and polyester. So that fooled me because it really feels like cashmere. So acrylic and polyester. But anyway, that's probably we'll probably list this for 30. Probably end up taking an offer for like 28, 27, something like that. And when I give these estimates, it's truly what it is, just an estimate. You know, I've been doing this a while, so I kind of know what brands are going to sell for. And here's another one. This one was Pilcrow and the Letterpress. Pilcrow and the Letterpress is also a very good brand. It does well for us. This was a nice color. It's wintertime. It's a perfect time for it. That's why I was surprised to find these sweaters, because usually stuff like this does not get donated during the wintertime, and I know these were just donated because I'm in that store every other day. Here's something that I don't think I got on film, but it was very, very strange. But this is called Quilt Magic, and they're something used for quilting for like patterns. And I found 4 of these, and I think that I could probably list these for like 40 bucks. And I paid $3 a piece for them. So that profit margin for me is very good. And these are very light. There's going to be nothing to ship this. So here's a little bit closer view of that. This was a neat find. And the reason I started looking in the crafting aisle is because one of the other resellers that I watch on YouTube was talking about crocheting patterns or knitting patterns. I can't remember if that's exactly what you call them. But anyway, those things can go for $30 or $40 a piece. And so I've really tried to take another look at the crafting aisle and start learning that stuff. Next item, bread and butter brand. Spanx. We sell them all the time. This will probably list for, I don't know, $40. We'll probably take $35 for it. They're in excellent condition. Absolutely nothing wrong with them. I think they're smaller. The only thing that it doesn't have going for it is they're small. So if they were a medium or a large, they would sell even faster. And the last one, Everlane. And I think this is Anthropology. I'm going to look on the bottom tag. This is just a turtleneck sweater. This is probably a $25 or $30 sweater. Let me look on the bottom and see if it says Anthropology on it. That's another tip. You can always look on the tag here on the bottom and tell them it's Anthropology. But it doesn't say on this one, but I think that's what it is. But anyway, let's go over those couple of tips that I had for you guys. You know, a lot of people that watch my channel or any of the resellers' channels, they're doing this because they want to get into it. They're trying to learn. And I just want to give you guys a couple of tips that when you're starting out, I really think that you should follow. I think number 1 tip is take it slow and don't get overwhelmed. Do not go out and buy 20 or 30 items right off the bat. Watch some of these videos like mine, try to figure out what sells, and just take it slow. List 1 or 2 items, get comfortable listing those, taking the photos. This is a process when you get into it that you're going to slowly learn more and more, and it's going to get easier and easier. You're going to learn things along the way that you're going to think, why didn't I do this before? But the number 2 other thing that I really think that new resellers should take into account is sell-through rate. I don't talk about sell-through rate a whole lot, but when you guys are going out and shopping, especially for a new reseller, you have to look at the sell-through rate. And what that means is when you find an item, you find a brand item, let's say this Everly turtleneck, you're going to type in on eBay, Everly turtleneck, and it might bring up 100 listings. Now, these aren't sold listings. These are just how many listings are active on eBay. So if you have 100 of these and 50 of them have sold, then that's a 50% sell-through rate. And that's not bad at all. But the advice I'm going to give you guys, if you're a new reseller, I think that I would stick with items that are no less than 75% sell-through and above. And the reason I'm saying this, you want to keep your motivation up. You don't want to get a bunch of inventory right off the bat that's not selling. You're going to get down on yourself and you're going to say, why isn't this stuff selling? So yeah, try to stick to that. Look up your items and look for items that are 75% or above sell-through. And that's going to set you up for success, no doubt. So anyway, hey, another trip down, another video down. And again, guys, if you keep watching, I'll keep making the videos. We really appreciate all the support that we've been getting lately. And the best thing you can do to help us is give us a thumbs up or make a comment on the video. And please, if you have not subscribed and you like what me and Kelly are doing, please subscribe. And we'll see you next time. Thanks, guys.